representative for Starbucks company. We are the junior system analysis for Rescue IT Resources and will present to you our findings after we have performed preliminary investigation on the system requests that had been emailed to us previously. Let me introduce to you our junior system analysts in my team, which are Pei Ming, Syafiqah Sobry, Atasha Izlin, Maryam Insyirah, and me, Syafiqah Hapiz. Now let's move to the main problem faces by Starbucks company. The main problem of Starbucks company is they are facing an ineffective manual customer reward system. There are a few reasons that lead to ineffectiveness of this system. Firstly, Starbucks companies are using a paper voucher and sticker collection card as their customer reward system. So this reduces the customer's loyalty because they tend to forget to bring the paper vouchers and sticker collection card along with them. Secondly, Starbucks company also will face a controls problem by using this manual customer reward system. Because as the appeal of the company's marketing arises, the fraud will arise too. The increase in fraud is due to the lack of development in the area around the digital fulfillment of the vouchers. So, without this ability, it makes it difficult to control the distribution of the vouchers. Then, this method causes a time when the customer performs a transaction. For instance, during the flash sales or any peak seasons, Starbucks stores are usually full of customers. Thus, this will make the customers lose their interest to make orders because they need to wait for a long transaction for redeeming their vouchers.
Thank you, Syafiqah. Let me add other problems that are found from the Starbucks traditional reward system. Another problem is Starbucks is offering a limited types of reward which make it unappealing to the members. Offering only a few types of reward to every type of customer is not a good idea because if one reward works for some of the customers, it does not mean that they will appeal to everyone. This has made Starbucks less competitive than its competitors who offers various types of rewards. This will cause customers to switch to other brands that can attract them with more appealing rewards. Starbucks also lacks competition in terms of understanding their customers because the paper voucher rewards are making Starbucks having a little information about their customer profile. Besides that, the management team is having difficulty in performing the data analysis due to the overwhelming amount of data that is collected. With so much data collected, it is difficult to access the insights that are needed the most. So, they may not fully analyze the data. This might risk the business as it may result in inaccurate data. Lastly, having paper voucher rewards is not environmentally friendly because it will result in an increase of paper day by day. Using more paper will not help much in boosting the company's current credentials. Besides that, as the number of paper vouchers increase day by day, it takes up a significant amount of space. So, Starbucks needs to spend a large space only for storing the paper voucher.
Let me brief you about the scope of the project. Our team would like to clarify it clearly what our project is going to cover, what features will be made available, and what are the features that we are not going to develop for Starbucks. Our team decided to design and implement a new customer reward system which will be fully adopting the information technology, and we aim to help Starbucks to increase its efficiency and effectiveness of the customer reward system by at least 20%. So how the system is going to run? We decided to collaborate with the existing Starbucks digital application available on the mobile phone. When customer want to make redemption for the customer reward, they just have to open the application and let the Starbucks staff scan the membership QR code. We decided to make it available on mobile gadgets because we believe in the next few years, mobile gadget will definitely become the most common communication tools, and everyone would have their gadget with them most of the time.
Okay, thank you, Pei Ming. So, for the addition from what have been said by Pei Ming, this system will enable the management to track rewards claimed by customer, starting from the first day they sign in into their account to avoid double redemption happens in the future and increase the accuracy of the redemption up to 95%. Besides, it also helps the management to receive a report regarding the customer reward system so that they can produce efficient documentation. And this will also reduce any human errors to happen.
That's true, Tasha. I believe with the new system, Starbucks could track everything regarding customer rewards. Starbucks will surely be able to make better decisions regarding its customer rewards. From the interview session we had earlier with Starbucks IT manager, we got to know that Starbucks doesn't store its customer data and keep track of the rewards redeemed by its customer. Therefore, we plan to establish this new system and make these features available to you.
The last thing for the scope of the project is constraints. Many constraints need to be faced in creating the system. This, this project has a time constraint that we as system analysts need to prepare the preliminary investigation report within only 1 month, and we must ensure that the cost for implementing this project will not exceed Rm 500,000. Hence, we need to find a quality and affordable price for the components that will be used in creating this system so that the system will be run smoothly. Then, we also need to take into consideration the existing software and hardware of the Starbucks company, since this system will consume a lot of data to be stored. So we need to upgrade the server and create a customer reward systems features in the digital application.
Alright, now the customer reward system is expected to give a lot of benefits to Starbucks. There are two types of benefits that we can consider, which are tangible benefits and intangible benefits. Tangible benefits are the benefits that we can measure in ringgit. In developing a Starbucks customer reward system, the first tangible benefit is that the new system will increase customer retention. When we make this new system, there will be a lot of features and variety of offers available that can give a great experience to the customers. And this experience can make the customers to have more trust in the brand, and therefore they are likely to spend more. Hence, there will be an increase in customer retention that will boost the company's revenue. Besides, another tangible benefit of the new customer reward system is that it can increase Starbucks sales. By implementing the system, we can get the valuable data such as customer profile or shopping behavior, and from this data, Starbucks can personalize customers' experience and create a targeted marketing campaign for a better result. It is important to know customers' preference because nowadays customers are not making solely based on price, but they also consider other factors such as their shared values, engagement, and the connection that they share with a brand. When we are able to match with their preference, of course, they will be more interested in buying our product, and that will surely increase our sales.
Yes, Maryam, those are the tangible benefits that we can find in the developed system. Now, we move to the intangible benefits that Starbucks will gain. The first intangible benefit gained by Starbucks when they improve their customer reward system is it will help to keep the customers engaged in the company. Starbucks can measure loyalty through engagement and allow management to track analytics and view reports. For instance, Starbucks can explore insights from data related to how a customer is going to repurchase our beverages and how likely they are going to recommend it to other people. Next, Starbucks can save much of the organization time and employees can focus more on objectives that are more critical to Starbucks' success when they switch from paper voucher reward to digital reward system. This is because they will be no longer distributing the paper vouchers and the redeeming process will also become shorter because the customer only need to scan the QR code and the process will be done automatically. Lastly, the expected benefits gained by Starbucks is the system is user-friendly, which means it is an easy and accessible system for employees. A system that is easy to use and understand without the need for specific knowledge can make employees work easier and increase employee satisfaction.
Our team has also done the feasibility analysis in terms of operational, technical, economic, and schedule feasibility. Let me share some of the findings with you. Regarding the operational feasibility, We will make sure that this system will help Starbucks to further enhance the effectiveness of the customer reward system by 20%. We will solve the current problem faced by Starbucks, such as lack of record on redemption, low efficiency when the customer are redeeming the customer reward, not having sufficient information and control on customer reward. Through the implementation of this system, Starbucks will definitely obtain benefits in terms of accessibility, customer retention, engagement, and reduction in workforce. Moving on to the technical feasibility, our team is aware of the current technical resources that Starbucks has, and we find out that Starbucks needs to upgrade and install new technical resources in order to support the new customer reward system. Starbucks would have to upgrade the database management systems and server and purchase the QR code scanners for every shop. A short training have to be provided to the employees of Starbucks who will be the end user for this customer reward system.
That's true, Pei Ming. Now let's move to the economic feasibility. The aim of evaluating economic feasibility is to model the potential for project financially and achieve a break-even analysis. So the cost that Starbucks team had invested to develop the system must meet or equal to the profit or benefit that they get after implementing the system. Starbucks also can measure if they had been succeeded achieve the break-even analysis by differentiating the income or profit before and after implementing the system with the cost that had been incurred. While for schedule feasibility, Starbucks must ensure that the projects can be implemented in an acceptable time frame. When analyzing the schedule feasibility, the relationship between time and cost must be considered, which means if Starbucks speed up the project, it must be balanced with the cost. Furthermore, the project manager should be appointed to do the project scheduling by creating a specific timetable showing tasks, task dependencies, and critical tasks that might delay the project. Hence, after reviewing and analyzing the feasibility study, we can conclude that the customer reward system project is feasible to implement.
Thank you, Syafiqah. As for the cost, we have two types of costs that occur in our project, which is tangible costs and intangible costs. Tangible costs that involved in our project is firstly the database management system update, which is cost us about RM 16,500. Next, user experience and interface designer RM 35,000. Integration with other system RM 25,000. Server upgrade RM 12,100. QR code scanner cost is RM 48,000. System developers RM 96,000. System analyst, the payment that we have to pay for the system analyst is RM 70,000. And the last but not least is employee training, which is cost us about RM 30,000. When we sum it all up, we got that the total cost for this project is RM 332,600.
Okay, now let's move on to the intangible cost. In developing a new customer reward system, the intangible cost must be considered because the cost can impact the overall Starbucks performance even though there is no immediate ringgit impact. One of the intangible costs includes time taken for the staff to learn the new system. The staff have to consume time to not only use the new system but also adjust themselves on the associated process change because the new system will bring some changes in the work routine. Besides, there might be some dissatisfaction among customers in the early stage of implementing the system. When we develop a new system, it doesn't always roll out smoothly because no matter how much the system is tested before it's implemented, there's always some possibility that the system could have some problem or bugs that need to be solved. Therefore, customers may have a bad experience while the implementation is going on. Next, the reputation of Starbucks may be declined because of the bad system that they serve to the customer. If there are certain things from the new customer reward system that makes the customer feel disappointed, they might share their experience to other people so that could affect the public's perception of Starbucks.
Lastly, if the system is unstable in the early stage, it will affect the operation of the redemption of reward. So the overall performance of Sabah will certainly be affected because of the internal problem.
Moving on to the plan, we have figured out all the tasks that we are going to complete from time to time. We plan to install the system at the end of December, and by mid-January 2021, our system will be fully implemented and ready for business operations. We plan to provide training to Starbucks employees between 31st December 2020 until 4th January 2021. I think that's all from us that we would like to share with you. Feel free to ask us if you need any further clarification. We will always answer your inquiries. If no, then the meeting would have come to an end. Thanks for attending the meeting with us. We are looking forward to your confirmation before we proceed to the next phase. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you.